Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Bucks. The versatile big man, Miles Turner. He'll be looking to make a difference as they get set to play the Cavaliers. Bucks, Cavs, coming up next. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center, with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Anthony in at point guard. And for Cleveland, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Now here's Giannis. Outside Anthony. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Shot clock at 6. Anthony with it, guarded by Hunter. Shoots it. Kuzma can't get it to go. Cleveland with the ball. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires from deep. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Turner with a screen on Garland. Pass to Turner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Garland, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Garland against Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Garland. Giannis passes to Turner. Now here's Anthony. He had 10 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Allen kicks to Mitchell. He's looking for Mobley and finds him, and the layup is good.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now here's Giannis. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
Now here's Allen. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Mitchell outside. Fires from 14. The rebound by Turner.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Antetokounmpo against Allen. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And stolen by Mobley. Hunter on the wing. Back to Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
to check out Darius Garland here.
He's coming off an excellent season. Around 20 points per game last season, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Now here's Giannis. Good D by Mobley.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Allen's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Trent. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And the first one drops. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run, to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ball's checked in.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Right side, Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
He's off on the first. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Free throw good. Giannis.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Puts up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Bucks trail by 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Here's Anthony, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active, Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Garland surveying the D. The shot comes out.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Turner with a screen on Garland. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland dishes the ball. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Hunter finds Mobley. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Anthony against Garland. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Trent outside. Now Anthony. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Mobley outside. Ball kicks to Hunter. And another miss by Cleveland.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
That bucket in no time at all. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look now for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Here's Mitchell. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
They now take the lead. And the Bucks lead by 2.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now, here's Ball. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Here's Ball. 4 on the shot clock. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. For the three, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Outside, Ball. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Inside, knocked loose. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Trent. The shot missing. Good D by Mitchell. Now Ball. Nance with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Off target with his three.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Unloads. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Antetokounmpo against Ball. And here's Strus for three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Trent passes to Kuzma. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. The three from Anthony. They get it again. Turner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Nance.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Branch comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. He's off on the second.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Now here's Nance. Still scoreless. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Ball. Ball with the rebound. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Beyond the arc. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Now Portis. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And he gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Really textbook use of the dribble. Getting inside to get his work done.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-4 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Wade out there with Larry Nance, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Wade. Scoreless thus far. Wade sets the pick for Ball. The three. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Porter looking it over. Porter's a screen on Mitchell. It's Porter outside, and it's Wade with the rebound. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Kevin, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
Ryan is checked in for Cleveland. The Bucks also with the sub. Sims is checked in. Now here's Ball. No scoring in this one. This one for three. The Cavaliers with another miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Mitchell against Porter. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. And it's Ball penetrating. Back to Strus. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Sims. And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And both free throws good for Sims. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Strus. Now Nance. Bounce pass from Strus. For three, Mitchell hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 14.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Nance a screen on Porter. For three, Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Wade has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
Here's Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside Anthony. Back to Antetokounmpo. Overweight. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Anthony. That's 7 points for Giannis. Pass to Nance. Ball against Anthony. Ball kicks to Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot, no good. The Bucks leading. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Strus. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Lonzo Ball. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Porter. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. And stolen by Portis. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hunter's checked in for Sam Merrill. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. Allen kicks to Hunter. Cleveland moving it around. The 3 from Garland.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Garland. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I'll tell you, Garland's stronger than he looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Portis finds Anthony. Kuzma outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Garland. Now Hunter. And it's in there.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Trent outside. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Garland picks him up. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Max Strus. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Pass to Anthony from the stripe. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. For three, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kuzma passes to Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And, you know, he is unafraid Antetokounmpo. So good at measuring up the defense, sizing them up, and then keeping his focus.
And here's Garland for three. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. Trent with it. He has yet to score. Back to Giannis. Out to Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Bounce pass Anthony. Here's Kuzma. And the three off target. The Cavaliers trail by 4. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Mitchell outside. Mobley against Giannis. Lets it go from deep. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 24.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. How he did last season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Turner finds Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Mobley with the block.
That's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim. And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
The Bucks leading. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the block. Down low. Ripped away. Over in the corner, Turner. On the wing, Giannis. Now Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a three. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Hunter against Kuzma. And here is Hunter. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got 5 now.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 1. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
The center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
He's been good, but their defense, man, you got to look at their intensity and their disruption. And if that continues, he'll just keep running over them.
The only way to stop him when he's on a roll, force the ball out of his hands. Deny, bring 2, whatever you got to do.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Now, Garland. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allen before.
Are you kidding me? How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Anthony against Garland. Anthony kicks to Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Good on the triple. Trent's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Whenever Trent Jr. has a look from three, his coaches want him to let it fly. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. From the arc. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis' pass to Anthony. Now, here's Trent. Here's Kuzma. And another three for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Allen, that's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Trent kicks to Anthony. The Bucks working the ball around. Trent outside, fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hunter dishes to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor, covering up so much ground with those long strides.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Anthony driving inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
Bounce pass from Garland. Pass to Mitchell for three. Giannis grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Bucks. Big stretch here going 10-2. Outside Anthony. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Anthony, one shot.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Hunter kicks to Mobley. Pass to Allen. And here is Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. The three from Anthony. Mobley with the rebound. It's an 8-point differential. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
Kuzma against Hunter. Kuzma kicks to Anthony. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's great.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, I'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Check in for Cleveland. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Second, the Cavaliers. In fourth, the Bucks.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Garland, covered by Anthony. Ball feeling it out a bit. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Mobley a screen. Down low, guarded by Kuzma. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Hunter. Here's Anthony. He's got 14. Kuzma outside. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here, and the Bucks miss again. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Stolen. Anthony against Ball. Anthony kicks to Giannis. Six to shoot. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Garland. Here's the three. Giannis grabs the miss.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kuzma. No good with the triple. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Hunter finds Ball. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley wide open. Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Turner to the wing on the left. Here's Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
To the inside. The tray. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Garland. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Harry Nance is checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Porter subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Wade passes to Strus. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Ball kicks to Strus. Mitchell wide open. And Mitchell drills the 3.
And that's another 3. And it really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Back to Trent. Outside Porter. Over Mitchell. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell powering through contact.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Ball against Anthony. Pass to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside, Ball. Back to Strus. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Bucks leading by 7. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Portis. Good season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Giannis. Basket good. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Pass to Wade. Back to Strus. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Bucks leading by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 9 points.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard, wanting to make a big push here.
I think he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Larry Nance out there with Wade. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Bucks passing it around. Portis, the pass to Rollins. Portis against Nance. Portis in the post. Yes, that goes in. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Wade, a screen on Prince. Strus kicks to Nance. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Rollins. On the wing, Giannis. The jump hook. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Nance, no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Giannis passes to Porter. Portis a screen on Mitchell. There's Porter with the 3, and it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got 4 rebounds in this game.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Wade finds Strus. Takes a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis is pass to Portis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here is Nance. Here's Mitchell. Guarded by Porter. The wide open shot from Strus. And he's good on the three ball.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Wade sets the pick for Strus. And another three for Cleveland.
And, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
On their way to the floor is your Pass Through Coach Squad. Attention crowd, coming onto the floor is your Pass Through Coach Squad. Show the love.
For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Rollins the pass to Portis. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Clock at 6. The kick out to Porter. Oh, good on the triple. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points to tie it up. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Kuzma outside. Screen by Giannis. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Tries the spin move. And Paul with the block.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Wade a screen on Porter. Wade outside. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Wade's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Here's Rollins. Pass to Giannis. Now here's Kuzma. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fades. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Strus has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Ball. Wade outside. Pass to Strus.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Trent comes in for Porter. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And so Strus nails both of them.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Antetokounmpo passes to Anthony. And here is Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Will it go? Knocks down the three ball. Kuzma's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Free throw good, Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Bucks with possession here. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Giannis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Bucks lead by 1.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Garland. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, and the three ball is good. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Anthony sets the pick for Trent. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Trent against Mitchell. The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Bucks trail by 4. Anthony with it. The shake. And the layup is up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Trent against Mitchell. Got it to go. Mitchell, physical through the defense.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
A drive by Giannis. And that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bucks trail by 4. Trent outside. Pass to Turner. Outside Anthony. And here's Trent outside. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 4. Right wing. Garland against Anthony. Allen right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there and he can take care of the rest.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And here is Anthony. Now onto the Kumbo. Mobley with the block. Outside Hunter. Now Mobley. Now Garland. Allen, a screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Cleared away by Turner.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Anthony down low, guarded by Garland. Drained from outside.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Now Mitchell. Lot of traffic, but Mitchell drops it in.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Mitchell, one shot.
And that one misses.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Kuzma. The three goes down.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's out of the Kumbo. Outside Anthony. And he banks the layup in.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Kuzma brings the double team. Garland. The three doesn't go. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. 6-point game. It's Turner. Outside Kuzma. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
At the line for the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second, 14 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland, taking 2 shots.
2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Miles Turner. He's off from 3. It's thrown by to Kumbo. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.